What up, YouTube? Once again, your boy getting ready for work. Hopefully, I make the best of this shit. Not even- Like they were just. Like, you better- Where I am. YouTube was popping. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. The first viewer on here. Tap in. Have a quick conversation while I start getting ready for work. Just gotta make sure I don't kill my phone today. I actually should charge my portable charger too if I can find that bitch. I know I probably sound that probably sound bad. YouTube shit. My fault. We having fucking phlegm. I think it's this weather. This weather is fucked up and shit. And low key feel like it's getting me sick. I think I'm gonna try to charge my portable charger while I can and make me a peanut butter and jelly and shit. Appreciate it. Right, hit that like button. Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's see if I can get some people up in here. It's a little chilly in here. I don't get a lot of people on these these time of lives other than the trolls that pop up in here. You said God loves you. I appreciate it. Hit that like button though. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Don't stay a troll. I'm one of the people. I'm like, don't stay a troll the whole time on my page. Like, become a troll, be a troll, and become a supporter. If it makes sense. Like, don't troll the page your whole time on the page. Hit that like button, y'all. Y'all watching but not hitting that like button. That's troll activity. You did? I tell people you could be a troll, but don't stay a troll on here. Okay, y'all went. That's what's up. I got a fun fact for y'all. Ain't too many people on this bitch right now. I normally don't get a big following like that yet, but soon that might change. So YouTube can start pushing my page into an algorithm. It ain't like they ain't like there ain't people on here at this time. What's the fun fact? Damn, y'all. I need a weekend off right now. Like this week feels like it's going by fast and slow at the same time. It's going by slow because this week is very aggravating to me. Like it's been aggravating since like Friday. My job has been pissing me off. So it's like I feel like I've been dealing with a job that pissed me off for the last like 4 days now. Did you know that famous singer Nick dated? Nah, nah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that at all. Thanks for the fact. What up, though, YouTube fan? What's popping with it? What I got popping? Y'all see what I gotta do. I'm just getting ready, making me buck. Everybody know my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. One thing I bring to work. I don't really know if I bring the pancakes and shit. I don't even motherfucking know. Like a lot of times I don't even be feeling like eating pancakes and shit. Like for real. I should bring two peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because I usually eat that. I don't want to waste two peanut butter and jelly sandwiches too, though. But I might be better off eating that than bringing. I think I got pancakes I left at the job. What's popping, though, YouTube? It's your first troll. Yeah, I'm your first troll, brother. These are hard to read. If I hit that like button, you said you're my first troll? Well, I don't know where everybody's at. Like I said, be a troll, but also be a supporter too. Like, don't stay a troll forever. Become a supporter. You can troll, but become a supporter too by liking that like button. Stay active, stay active. Like, hit me up for something. You did? I got straight garbage for y'all. I don't know what that means. Hit that like button though. Be a troll, but become a supporter. People do troll me, but if you've been on this page, I don't know if you knew or not, but I go back and forth with the trolls for fun, entertainment purposes. But we also help people. Like I said, I done help trolls get subscribers. You know what I mean? A lot of trolls became real supporters of this channel, real viewers. So yeah, this is a channel that actually welcomes the trolls in. Cause some you need trolls. You need people to talk shit. You know what I mean? Like, well, yeah. Hey, we don't do that or you gay stuff. We don't talk that in here. So you getting blocked. That's one thing we don't we don't talk about in this chat. My fault, y'all. Greetings from salute, salute. Appreciate the like. Hit the like button. I appreciate what's popping. Though. Which I got shaky though on this Wednesday, y'all. It was Wednesday where I'm at. I don't know what country y'all at, but it's Wednesday where I'm at. It is Wednesday where I am at. You dig? I'm gonna make one peanut butter jelly sandwich because I probably won't even eat two of these shits. And I mean, it'd be a little peanut butter jelly sandwich too with plenty more peanut butter. A little bit more peanut butter on the bitch. Little who like peanut butter and jelly? Making a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich to take to work. You know what I mean? Peanut butter jelly just ain't for kids. It's got good energy, protein and shit. Keep you going throughout the day. I usually eat this for like one of my 15-minute break snacks. I eat this. Um, yep, and then finish my fucking job. Get done with that bitch. Anybody here at work or at school? I'm not talking about no pre-K, no elementary school, like no high school, middle school, high school, like college or something, online classes. Like, this channel is not for kids. Everybody know that. And specifically on my thing, it's not for kids. Everybody hit that like button, tap in, what's popping. Y'all don't got nothing. I appreciate the likes. All y'all hitting the like. I do appreciate that, but I want to see what's popping with the community. Like, what is popping with this community right here? Which I got shaking, y'all. We was talking about a lot of shit in my last live. I had a couple of people here that's from England. We'll talk about the money difference between America and England. Um, Shit, I was at work. We'll talk about different business to get into, a lot of different shit. You know what I mean? What's up? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Mo? What it do? My internet ain't never breaking up. It ain't my internet where I'm at. I got Wi-Fi in my house, that's for sure. It must be in your end, man. Sorry. You know what I mean? That your country don't got the right technology and stuff that we have over here to keep up with the internet. But I know it's definitely not my internet where I'm at. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm downstairs. It's a good connection down here. Nah, I'd be like that in certain parts of your house too. Like certain places you have better connection than the other ones, depending on where your router is, like your Wi-Fi router. The closer you are to your Wi-Fi router, the better connection you have. You dig? That shit happens all the time. But if you are in the third world country, your internet gonna be fucked up. You know what I mean? They can't keep up with the right technology and shit. So, so my brother, I don't know what the fuck he just said. Stink bud, salute, salute. I'm robbing two twins together, and I got first speed from. Uh, I'm going to subscribe, see what short things you upload to seem chill and right and pot. But I don't really do a lot of uploads, bro. But you can check out a lot of my lives. You'll see, like, I don't know if my lives play what the chat says and shit. You probably just hear what I'm saying or see what I'm saying. A lot of trolls come on this page, as you can see. I go back and forth with the trolls for entertainment purposes, but we do talk real topics. We do drop real topics and shit like that. Like we talk about sports a little bit, what's going on, entertainment shit. You know what I mean? So we talk. We just normal life talk. That's what I do on this channel. Normal life talk. But the trolls that come in here like to troll me, and I go back and forth with the trolls, and that brings the trolls back here because they think it's funny. They think it's entertainment. Trying to get you to stay in the world for real. Trying to get you to say the N word. Try to get me to say the N word. Yeah, it'd be a lot of. I didn't even peep that about nigger dog. Okay, I didn't even see that. I wasn't even paying attention to his comment like that. Now I see. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what he was saying. Like, oh, get his punk ass up out of here with that nonsense. Like I said, racism shit. Like we still stay within the YouTube guidelines of like no bullying because we're trolling going back and forth. So it's not considered bullying. We're not bullying people on here, and we're not talking about gay this and gay that, and we're not talking racism stuff. So we still stick within the YouTube guidelines on this page, even inside the chat. Right? Well, that's on him because you know what? Why? Because in person he can't say it out loud. So it's probably just what he thinks in his head a lot, and something he can't say out loud. So he thinks it makes him feel good to say it on chat or try to say it on chat because he can't say it out loud. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of people use this internet shit to be somebody they not. Homie said UG unit. That shit funny as hell. Gorilla unit, gorilla unit, G unit. What G Unit songs you know? What you know about G Unit? What you just learned about that in your country and shit? You just not got like the first, you know what I mean? The first G Unit motherfucking project and shit. Name one G Unit song. Or maybe you too young and you went through your parents' collection or some shit. You found like an old G Unit CD. Well, I know about G. I don't know if you know about G Unit. Shit. Only because you know the word don't mean you know who's the members of G Unit or any songs from G Unit. Like name a member of G Unit. Name a song with G Unit. You feel me? Like a lot of people that were G Unit, not even G Unit no more. Like that shit, like the word G Unit still exists, but it's more like in a business aspect. It ain't like what it used to be like back in the early 2000s. Yeah, 50 Cent. Of course, everybody know 50 Cent, but name like the other people that's inside G Unit. You're not even gonna go look it up. Who's in G Unit? 50 Cent. 50 Cent's for who made G Unit, so everybody know 50 Cent. G Unit is his brand. That's his 50 Cent's brand is G Unit. What? J Boy? Shit, we also talk about old school songs too. Old school, like people bring up old school hip hop and this and that. We talk, like I said, we talk a little bit about everything. So subscribe to the channel. Even if you're a troll, come network. If you new here, right? To if you new here, we network, we build, we talk a little bit. That's why I call this page open topics. Talk about anything you want. Just don't be racist. Don't talk about gay stuff, and then you pretty much you're good on this channel basically. As long as you don't talk about shit like that, you can talk about anything else, music, this and that. You want to crack jokes on like troll me, go back and forth. We do that, but we do that shit on a fun level. We don't do that shit on a racist and you gay this and gay that shit. Nah, you're not gonna hear that come out, come out my mouth. So yo. You said you fuck with Eminem. Yeah, I mess with Eminem a little bit. More of the old Eminem. You know what I mean? Like my name is what? My name is who? My name is Chicken Slim Shady. More like Eminem's first projects I mess with. Like any newer like albums. I'm gonna be honest. Eminem is somebody like I can't just listen to his whole album. Like maybe his first album, but I can't just bump Eminem. Like if one of his songs come on, I'll listen to it, but I won't never just like I haven't listened to Eminem in years, and I fuck with him. I think he's a good artist, but he's his own type of artist. You feel me? He's that clown, like clownish. He got bars, and you know what I mean. Like he makes it entertainment more. So he's not like a hood rapper, none of that. He doesn't try to be, but he does speak. He does come from the hood too. It ain't like he come from the slums because he does. But like I said, I fuck with Eminem like most like his first project, and that's when I was like a real little kid, and you couldn't say certain words back then as a kid. So listening to Eminem was like getting you in trouble back then, like, and that you was cool back then in the day if you was listening to Eminem and shit. You know what I mean? If you was listening to like Eminem and like the Chronic, Dr. Dre. When I was younger, listening to those type of albums when you was a kid, you was considered cool if you had your hands on it. What's funny, you said that I actually had my hands on Eminem's first CD. My boy was able to back in the day, he was able to use some kind of tape recorder and he recorded when he got the Eminem's first his first album on CD, a regular CD, not a CD, a regular tape, a real tape. I don't know if you know what a tape is, but a tape cassette. And somehow he was able to give me a copy of that. I forgot how he did it, but he gave me a copy of it. And my dad took it from me. He gave it to me for Christmas. And my dad took it because I was listening to that shit in the house. And Eminem was talking about sucking my dick, doing this and shit. You know how Eminem talk? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit was official. But when Eminem first album, I was a kid. I was young as hell, like fifth grade and shit, whatever. You know what I mean? And when my boy somehow when he went, I don't forget how he was able to give me a copy of the album for me. Somehow he had like a tape recorder that was able to copy another one. So he was able to copy certain, even like the Chronic. There's certain stuff that's even like really before CDs popped out. Um, so you could tell I'm kind of old school. I'm talking about regular tape cassettes. A lot of people are like, what the fuck is a tape cassette? You feel me? They're like, what the fuck is a tape? He said, yeah, I got that. Oh yeah, you got that shit? I don't even have none of his old shit. Like, especially when it comes to a tape, I don't have none of that. But I do remember my dad took it. He took it from me. I don't know what he ever did with it. I'm not, he probably forgot though, but he took it and never gave it back. And it was because of the lyrics that Eminem was saying. It was uncensored. So Eminem was saying, so you remember that song? So you can suck my dick if you don't like my shit. I was high when I wrote this, so suck. My day, that used to be my shit. So I'm listening to Wayne all through high school. Yeah, Wayne was my shit thing, but Wayne was my shit. Wayne was like more my Wayne, 50 Cent, uh, Dipset. You could say G Unit too, like 50 Cent G Unit, but more like 50 Cent himself, especially Wayne, Ludacris, Nelly, like those top artists just like that. Everybody still, lean back, Fat Joe, but more like his hits, like lean back, lean. You know what I mean, like I got 100 guns and 100 clips, nigga. I'm from New York. You know what I mean? Oh, the old Ja Rule. Everybody was into that whole, but that whole Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef. That was actually big in the early 2000s. That people that don't know 50 Cent and Ja Rule was beefing. I mean, you should know. You shouldn't be under a rock. You know what I mean? So that beef was very interesting back in them times. That beef was very interesting. But yeah, those are like some of my top artists that I listened to during that era. I seen Ludacris live. Oh, you did? That shit would have been official. Like Ludacris, I was a big down south fan too, even though I wasn't from the south. Like Outkast, Ti. Don't forget Ti. He came out early 2000s. Like there's so many artists that came out from the south. Lil Flip. It's a lot of people that came out that was doing their shit in the early 2000s that had hits that kept us going in our generation. Dude overdosed in the crowd and some. Who, Ludacris? You said Ludacris overdose? Outcast was funny as hell. Yeah, sorry, Miss Jackson. Who I am for real. Ever meant to make your daughter cry. I'll apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. That's my shit. That used to be my shit. But you said who a dude overdosed in the crowd? Oh, in the crowd. You said Ludacris overdosed. I'm like, I never really heard of Ludacris fucking with drugs, but I missed the comment. So a dude overdosed in the crowd and on some powder, and I had to carry him out. That's crazy. That's a memory right there. If you're the one that had to carry homie out, god damn it, that's a crazy ass memory right there, huh? Homie said, "I'm the captain now." Looking motherfucker. I don't even know where that really comes from. Is that Did that come from like a movie or a show or something like that? Because a lot of y'all chose come out. I'm the captain now. Who the fuck say that? I'm curious. Like who says that? Who says I'm the captain? Captain Phillips. From where? Like I don't. I'm kind of confused. Like what time y'all on? Oklahoma in the building. Oh, it's a movie. Okay. I also had a muscle do a bit of crowd crazy memory. Yep, I love this. Hey, Mr. Wanda, how you doing, Queen? Happy Wednesday to you. Homie said I look like an African Diddy. Like Diddy's not ancestry's not from African descent too. That doesn't make no sense what you're saying. That's like sometimes when you come comment on my shit, you gotta say the right shit because you can't say, yo, you like a Diddy African. Like what the fuck that mean? Do you know what you even talking about? Like, no, you don't. And I could tell you never seen people from Africa. You know how I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Say it's a continent. You know what I mean? You know how many places is in Africa? Like you need to do your history for sure, for sure. Like you don't know what you talk about when it comes to nothing. When you comment on here, when you troll, you gotta have brain cells when you troll. You can't just say stupid stuff just because it sound good. Like before you send a comment, please read the comment before you send it. Like and think to yourself, like, does this make sense? Is this funny? You know what I mean? Before you send this shit, it's almost like thinking before you say it out loud. Like think before you even you speak, because you be saying some crazy shit that ain't even funny. Like just think to yourself, like, is this funny? I'm doing good, Mr. Ron. I'm glad to see you here. I'm just here, getting some watch time out before I go to work, doing my live as usual. What is on yapping? You said, what am I yapping about? I'm the captain now. Cut the pedal shit out. Yeah, that pedal stuff, all that crazy shit. Yeah, we don't do that stuff inside this chat. Yeah, blessings, blessings, blessings. But I'm blessed, Mr. Ron. This happy Wednesday to y'all. I'm just here, kicking it with with the chat, with the community. You know what I mean? Turning some of these trolls into some subscribers and real supporters and shit. And getting my real people. Like I said, I need to get more of my real moderators up in here too at the same time, which is real difficult. I had Mandy in here yesterday. Had Stink Bud. You be popping up in here. Mandy said she gonna be going live too, Stink Bud. I know you like that. She look good. Yeah, she be going live sometime today. I think. I need to see what happened to James too. I need to see what happened with his page. A couple of people pages. I need to tap in with that. Been supporting this page. Yeah, it's hard to trust people online sometimes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, Sim, hell yeah. You can't trust nobody on you. Like, and when they come to YouTube now, I only support people that really support my page. Like if you don't really support my page and you got a page, then I don't really support you. We talked about that yesterday too. Like support those that really support you out there. Like there's a lot of people want you to support them, but they don't come back and bless your page with a like or a comment. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck that. That's why a lot of people be going live now. I just do my own shit now. I don't really focus on what if everybody else is going live. And if I'm not going live, I'll pop up and listen real fast and what I mean, I hit that like button, but I'm trying to build my page up, my community, my own community over here. So I'm not really pressed for what other people got going on their channel like that, like I used to be. That's why I liked on this page. I liked on this page with not focusing on my own shit, focus on other people going lives and shit. Like that shit don't help. That shit don't benefit you. And then these other people, they be going live and shit, right? They be going live and they don't even shout people out. They don't try to help you get subscribers. Like they don't help you with shit. They don't help you do shit. So I'm like, why am I supporting all these people that don't really like support us at all? Like I'm just supporting people for fun. I'm subscribed to too many channels for nothing. Like that shit a waste of time. Like I need to use some of my gift cards that I got from this job. It's the only good thing that happened at my job lately was gift cards they gave us for Christmas that I ain't never used. Amazon gift cards and restaurant gift cards and shit. I need to use some bitches. Yeah, just like you. I enjoy the Lord. Well, facts. That's all we do. We talk. I go back. Like I said, my page is a half real talk platform and a half entertainment page. So whatever you come on here, you're going to get. You're gonna hear me go back and forth with the trolls for a minute, but you're also gonna hear me drop real bombs about what's happening in my real life too. You did? But people know when they pop up here, it's real conversations. That's all. It ain't no uncut. Everything is uncut shit. Like it's real life, real raw life. I would call it. I do a vlog live. Like people see me go to work. You see me at work. You feel me? You see me at home. Like just talking. Like I'm just getting ready for work. People see me make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Just random shit. You feel me? So that's the kind of content you get. You get true, real content off my page. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Some of us actually went through child abuse. Not the best topic to joke about. Somebody talk about child abuse on here? Yeah, we don't talk about stuff like that. Like anything trauma that's triggering to people, child abuse, like raping. Like somebody came on here and said something like he was going to off his wife or something like that. And I was telling him, like, bro, be careful what the fuck you be saying. Because I'm like, you don't know if there's cops that might watch my page and you think somebody can't find out what your page is, but people can find out who's running that page. I was telling him to be careful with that shit. Talk about, oh, I'm about to do this and this and that to my ex-wife. I was like, bro, don't come on here saying dumb shit. People do say stupid ass shit in the chat that they don't even be trolling me. They just come on here and say random stuff like that. I'm like, bro, what's your problems? Trump 100%. That's what's up. We support ICE. I support half and half. I ain't gonna lie, shit. I said if you illegal here, you don't have paperwork, and like I said this before, you take it off somebody, you taking up somebody's jobs and people that's really from a citizen here that can't get health care and immigrants somehow got health care and they got the job that they took from somebody, like yeah, stuff like that. But if you're here and you got your paperwork and shit, just like it is if we go to their country, you know what I mean? We just can't go to their country and shit and do what the fuck we want. You know what I mean? So I feel it's the same way here. People just got too comfortable coming to the U.S. because we wasn't stopping them. It's supposed to be the land of the free, but the land of the free turned into people taking advantage. I feel like of the U.S. and you know us not checking it too much. Like I'm saying, you can't go to these other countries and us just run shit without us having some kind of paperwork. You know what I mean? Like, but they're across the border on us, and then they'll get a good job. They somehow they get a grant to buy a house. That's the stuff that's not fair, in my opinion. This guy's actually pretty smart. Well, I appreciate it, but that's what that's how I'm taking it in. You know what I mean? So if you're somebody that don't have paperwork and you took like benefits from somebody that's been in this country their whole life, then yeah, that's wrong. So I don't appreciate that part. But if you're somebody that's not from this country but you got your paperwork right and you brought your family over here and they're getting their shit right, then that's a different story. Because not everybody's welcome to come over here. Like, but you gotta have your shit in order. That's all I'm gonna say. What do you say? You, oh, we have a young Diddy here. Come on with the Diddy jokes, with the Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. You see somebody of a, darker complexion and, look decent and all that stuff. You go automatically, he did it. He did it. He did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Well, I wish I had Diddy's money. Need to get baby as well. Rid of babies as well. I don't know what babies and all that shit. Well, I feel like that's smart, but like having too many people in the country that's like I said, they have people that from different countries that was like locked up in jails and got released and they came over here. You know what I mean? And did crime over here and shit like that. And we didn't know that they might have been a serial killer. You dig? They might have been a serial killer or a rapist or some shit like that. And we brought them over here not knowing that shit. You know what I mean? Because maybe their paperwork got messed up in their country, and you know what I mean? Because I forgot what country it was, but wasn't a country that let like a whole jail like loose or some shit, and all of them fled over here. I don't know if it was Cuba or some shit, or some one of them countries. Stand tall, I'm almost there. This guy saying some crazy shit in the chat, bro. Y'all do be saying some ridiculous shit in the chat. That sounds right, Cuba, right? So I'm right. I'm just like going off the top, just remembering shit. So they letting a lot of jailbirds out that fled into this country, and they come over here and start killing us and doing crazy shit, or even just like I said, taking our benefits. They know I don't go for that bullshit like that neither. He said he's wacky to you. Well, that's on him. I don't know what homie doing. And a lot of times people are just saying stuff just to say stupid stuff in the chat. To be honest, like a lot of people are not really doing what they're saying. They're just saying stuff, random stuff in the chat because they want to be seen. You know what I mean? That's people that lack attention. They need attention. That's different. In the world, whose world is? You talking about who world this is? I forget. I watched Scarface, but I don't remember what the title said in the beginning of it. But I do know like how they fled from over there and stuff. They look at Scarface. They look what they did. He started like a whole what cocaine cartel and all that shit. So yeah, that's what they do. You must be what? You're not funny. We're not. Charlie, we're not saying we're not talking about anything funny right now, but I can be funny. Don't get that twisted. I can be funny. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. As I said, we do go back and forth with the trolls for entertainment purposes, but we do talk about real stuff too. And my last few lives, we've been talking about real shit. It hasn't just been no, you cool. It hasn't just been us trolling or people trolling me and me talking shit back. It's been us talking about real subjects, which I'm going to bring a little bit more of that in here because I do get people on here that's my real supporters that's not trolls. So it's I do the little fun entertainment with the trolls, but I got to bring some entertainment, some real topics back to the page. So when people come back and replay the page, I'm talking about certain topics because I don't think they see the chat. You know what I mean? So if you're replaying my lives back, you probably don't see the chat. Not that I think of. So you probably don't see the chat in my lives. So basically all you seen is a video of me talking. So with people that replay the lives back, I gotta have some sense of other topics on here too, where I'm talking about shit that's going on. Like I said, we got the NFL. Super Bowl coming up soon, so that means that's about to end. So I'm about to kick off more sports with basketball. So it's gonna be more basketball talk coming soon with my Knicks. I got my Nick page, but I will be talking a little bit sports on here, a little bit of sport betting for those that can sport bet. I don't know how it is in your country, so we will be talking about. I like to talk about how to make money, different ways you can get money on YouTube, on sport betting, or stocks, this whatever. I do talk a little bit about that too, because I'm into like always figuring out different ways of making money. Dummy, Saint Bud, get with the times, bozo. We talk about dude trying to call you stupid but can't even spell the word learning. Yeah, stuff like that. I say, but I don't even pay attention to some of the what they saying in the chat. Like I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm walking around my house making sure I don't forget stuff I want to take to the job. So no offense to people, I'm not really paying attention to what y'all saying inside the chat like that. Not to be funny, but I'm not paying attention to it like that. I'm gonna cut I don't want to run my AC. I mean my heat because it's been cold in Florida, so I had to put my heat on. Which is funny because you who puts heat on in Florida? Well, we do. When your house drops down to like under 70 degrees, it gets cold as hell. Like these walls in Florida, they're not made for the winter time. So the houses down, the apartments down here, they get super cold down here fast. Like it'll feel like you outside if you don't put your heat on a little bit because apartments are not made to they're not built for like the cold. Like I said, if a snowstorm ever hits Florida, Florida in trouble. If Florida's happen down in the future ever get hit with snow or like ice and shit like that, like some weird shit happen down here, yeah, Florida gonna be fucked up because they're not prepared for shit like that. You said I'm in Florida. Why you spell it like that, Florida? I have a few friends down there. I can't have my heater about 68 degrees. Yeah, it's just these houses that when they drop down to like about like in the 60s in their house, it's cold. So I gotta keep my temperature in the house above that, about like 70, 72 degrees in the house. I gotta keep it so it's comfortable. But you don't want to be getting sick, and I always felt like I was getting sick, but I gotta cut my heat off because I had that shit running for like 2 days. I know my bill going. Oh Lord, 72 degrees, and just move out. 72 degrees, but that's too hot for you? Damn, so you must like it. You must like it super cold. No, I don't like when it's super cold. I like when it's comfortable. Like 72 degrees in my house is, you know what I mean? It's comfortable. What's up? What's up? You already been on here. Why you saying, hey, bro? You been on here. You cute as hell, my boy. Get your ass about here, June. Saying some crazy shit inside the chat, yeah? Hold on, yo. Saying some crazy shit in the chat. But I'm probably gonna end this shit in a minute. I've been live for 40 minutes. Hopefully, I got some subscribers. You know, I usually don't build. I mean, I do build up traffic during this time too. But I feel like I build up a lot more traffic more at night. So I definitely be going live at night. Yeah, he saying some crazy shit in the chat. But I actually want to come on here with some topics too. Like I like to go back and forth. I like to mix it up. Going back because I'm gonna have trolls no matter what. So that's the way I look at it. There's gonna be trolls that's gonna pop in and out the chat no matter what. It is what it is. But I'm gonna start coming on here with different topics, stuff that I see on either TMZ or the news, just random shit I might see. I might talk about in my next live if I got time. Because like I said, my job is pissing me off. Have a good, you have a good one too. Like I said, I'm at the end of this lot of my job is pissing me off, so I don't have a whole lot of time within my work hours anymore like I used to. Cause they on it now, watching cameras on everybody, and there's a lot of shit going on with the job that I didn't know. Now that I've been there for 5 months, now I'm seeing the true colors. Every job shows their true colors after a while. That's why I always tell people to make sure you got a plan B or C, D, E, because don't ever put all your eggs in one basket for a job. I've done that plenty of times, and this is one time where I'm not doing it no more. Just to put a FYE out there. You know what I mean? Like I'm building up side plans as we speak, where I'm like if I don't fuck with a job, then I gotta think of different plans, and I'm about to start thinking within like next month or so about different things I'm about to pop off just in case the job do some bullshit or you know some don't go their way and they come at me sideways and I get out of character. But that's another story. So I agree. There are a lot of trolls out there. Yeah, y'all, I'm not in this live. Y'all appreciate everybody for popping up in here. It's been a good live. Hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all got that notification bell on. I go live about twice, at least twice out the day. Definitely, I go live twice out the day. If lucky, maybe 3 times, but definitely twice out the day for about a half hour to 40 minutes each. I try to go live. So I'm always doing content. We always talking about something. We always networking over here. I mean, get to know people inside the chat, become a regular, and thanks for your support. I'm gonna catch y'all. Everybody be safe.